Okay, good morning. We are looking at Tuesday, February. Yeah, we're not quite February, December 12th. And this hopefully will be the last day I miss this semester. Knock on wood, nothing bad happens. I'm going to shut off my big head here as I was looking up at the screen, and we're going to get to it. So, federal debt deficits and spending breakdown. I've kind of explained this already. Some of these questions require you to answer exactly as the form requires. Remember that the last two, somebody asked me, I think Sarah asked me yesterday. Sarah asked me, what do these categories fall into? One word. The general category for this, and then the two examples of uncontrollable spending. I already gave you entitlement programs. What's the other one that it would fall into? And then when you're looking for the debt and the deficit, go to this, do a search for this. And then one of the questions is that I used to make you have exactly is this one on the PDF, but I don't have you have that anymore. But remember that in the PDF, you can as a percentage of GDP. Where did it go? Where did it go? So it was right here. The percentage of GDP as it goes up. Just give me an approximation, like World War was 105%, and whatever the other ones were, as we go along here. So just give me give us an approximate percentage. I used to have that one as as an exact answer, and it's no longer the case. The question that asks about, people should not ignore the long run budget problems, which will remain challenging. No crisis looms, however, and promoting further labor market improvements and reversing growth and inequality remains the nation's most immediate economic concerns. So this is basically one of the questions is deficit reduction usually requires a reduction in government spending. How could that worsen income inequality? So look up here. As I told you yesterday, look up into here. Look at the spending that takes place: Social Security, transportation, prisons, Medicare, Medicaid. All of these help people with help lower income. A lot of these help people with lower income at a disproportionate level. These help lower income people that need that help. If you were to cut those programs, it would create more income inequality. Revenue, you're not generating as much revenue because people are borrowing from Social Security, and right now we're not. And I told you a couple things. Number one, we're borrowing for Social Security. Number two, the boomers are the largest group of Social Security collectors right now, and they're a larger part of the population than your generation or my generation. So it stands to reason, therefore, that you're going to have a situation where you're going to have a deficit. But what would be the consequences of that is the question being asked there. Okay, the other thing and I've given you a couple days on that, so I've extended that. So that seems fair to be due tonight. The other one is the video notes, and again, I don't know if do Wednesday. We'll say Wednesday, probably more to the end of class, but or toward the end of the day, even because I'm probably going to start getting into the UN on Wednesday as well as some other things. So at the earliest, by the way, I haven't posted it yet, and at the earliest, I've got a test scheduled for Friday. So look for something to be posted potentially tomorrow, as we start looking for a test coming up down the road, because we're nearing the end of this unit, the bureaucracy, budget, finance, and the foreign policy segment of this particular unit. We're rapidly approaching the end of the semester. So 5 through 8 is there's no pair deck with this one. It's simply a on the slides 5 through 8. It is simply looking at the history of foreign policy in the United States. So there's a video that I made quite a while ago. You can stop it at certain points. It's basically slides that you can get to get the notes for this foreign policy. And once again, I told you that I redid this semester. So let me know if there's something that's missing there. I didn't take notes on all of it. I just wanted you to get an exposure to the history of foreign policy and how we've moved from internationalism or isolationism to internationalism. All right. I will see you all on Wednesday. I'm sure you're all looking forward to it.